This might be an unpopular opinion in today's political landscape, but I am going to talk about it because I think it is important and I am seeing a lot of issues in this space. So here we go. Men. We're going to talk about men, and we're going to talk about the alternative health and wellness space and how men have become underserved in this space. So on the whole, we have a lot of people who have neglected their health. We have a country who isn't promoting us living healthy, living our best life, eating the best food, getting the best medical and health attention, right? We are living in a landscape where a lot of people have put their health on their back burner, or they don't feel good, but they're not getting the answers to why they're not feeling good. They don't have access or education to eat the foods that best serve them. And that's just this mishmash of issues. But then we have this alternative health and wellness space. We have these people that have figured out, you might be one of them if you're here, I'm one of them, that the things we do in our lives matter. The foods we eat, the herbal medicine we take, the stress we tolerate, the sleep we get, the relationships we have. Is our work fulfilling? Do we have purpose? Do we live our lives with purpose? Are we showing up authentically? All of these things have an influence and an impact on our health. Now, we have seen a surge in the alternative health and wellness space, which is really cool. We're getting a lot of attention, and it's really showing that the things we do matter. But this space has started catering a lot towards women, which is great because women need it. Women have been underserved for a very, very long time and are dealing with absolute chronic issues that they don't have to be dealing with. I'm talking about menstrual pain and irregularities, the way that we're going through menopause in this country, weight gain, hormonal imbalances, mental health challenges, digestive issues, chronic pain, chronic fatigue, all the things that women are experiencing. And so this space and a lot of people in this space are really targeting women's health, women's hormone balance, gut issues. All these things seem to be really aimed at women. And I think it's for a couple reasons. One, women are more willing to pay money to take care of themselves. So it is a better audience to serve. And also the women's health research has just been behind, and they've been really underserved and neglected. And autoimmune disease affects women disproportionately. So there's a lot more space to support women in that arena. And for all of these reasons, women have gotten really supported in the alternative health and wellness space. But that has left a gap that I don't think many people want to touch right now. And here's the distinction I'm going to make. There is health and wellness, and then there's like this bro-y men's biohacking, muscle through, do the cold plunge, take the testosterone, go on these really aggressive diets like the carnivore diet or the keto diet. And there's a lot of men in that space and a lot of men being catered to in that space. And I think that's great as well, but there's something missing. There is this piece that I think isn't out there. And it's really the service of teaching men how to take care of themselves. All of it, the whole thing, and a way that really shows us how to care and tune in and be with ourselves in a really important way that men don't often do. And that's not what is happening in either one of these spaces, right? So bro-y, tech, biohacky, take this supplement, do this extreme diet. It doesn't get to the issue. It doesn't get to supporting these people in the way that they need and deserve to be supported. So we have a lot of men out there who are blue-collar workers, who are white-collar workers, who work, who feel the pressure to support their families, their wives, their communities around them, and they don't take the time to care for themselves. They don't know how, they haven't given themselves permission, and they run themselves ragged, and they feel exhausted, and they're aging, and they're in pain, and their performance is slipping, and they have mood challenges, be it anxiety or depression, and it often correlates with digestive issues and just this like whole clump of symptoms that's really common to go and see together. And we need more attention being put here because men are stewards of the world too. They are uniquely qualified to support the people around them. They're grounding, they are big on, making things secure and doing things that put a lot of pressure on them, and they put a lot of pressure on themselves, and the health is waning. And so when we have people in our society out and about doing the things that don't feel good, they interact with they interact with the world, with society, with their partners, with their children, with their friends, with their family, with their coworkers, all the people, in a really unhealthy and toxic way. And so we are perpetuating and experiencing a lot of men who don't feel good, and that is coming out in the way that they interact with the world. So if we can stop and we can help them tend to themselves, they will tend to the world in a much better place, and the world becomes a better place. There's a ripple effect from it. So I think that giving this population more love and care and attention is actually really important right now, even though there is such a, I don't know what I want to say, but there's such a attack on men right now, and for what's been going on in society for all the years and all the problems, and I see how we got here. But I think at the end of the day that we are all human, and we need to walk each other home, and we need to support and love one another so we can help the world become a better place. So if we can really support men and teach them how to nourish themselves, how to take care of themselves, how to not have prostate issues and hemorrhoids and digestive issues that keep them in the bathroom constantly, how to make sure that they are not filled with anger and rage and frustration when they are driving on the road, how to make sure they are better stewards for themselves so they can be better stewards for the world, sets a tone that everybody benefits from. This is the work I do. I sit with people one-on-one in a very intimate way that helps them navigate their specific health challenges where they are at and gets them to where they want to go. I do this through my practices of functional nutrition, lifestyle medicine, and herbal medicine. And what's interesting is sometimes these issues are twofold. Are they physiological? Are there physiological reasons that are driving the anger and the frustration and the short-temperedness, liver congestion, digestive issues, all the things not firing properly leads to those states. And then being in those states leads to health issues and leads to things not firing properly. And we need to intervene and support the body, support the whole system, support the whole picture to help people come back to themselves and be able to live the life that they deserve to live, to not have their life stolen from them. It is so just fundamental. We have a birthright to health and to happiness. That means we have clear minds that we can think with. We have bodies that we can move with and are strong and support us. We have joy in the world, and we feel the energy that we want to feel to go out and do the things that we want to do. We need to foster more of that. I would love to hear your thoughts, and if you agree that men are underserved in the alternative health and wellness space, and they are the ones right now that need some extra nurturing and caring for, because if they can do that for themselves, if they can take the time and invest in themselves, invest in their health, they will become better fathers, better coworkers, better bosses, better drivers, better husbands, better sons, and better stewards of the world. I really would love to hear your thoughts. You can comment down below. You can subscribe and join me here for this journey, which I hope you do. You can reach out to my email or visit my website, hear about my offerings. But really, I want to just start opening up this conversation to see if we're on the right track. I'm Lila. This is the Living Wellness Lounge, and I will see you next time.